Anyway, Ruscur is the peach. I'll get into the analysis. So I'm glad you recognize that rolling is actually good versus Marth sometimes. 3 in a row and he didn't even do anything. It's so alright. If you can't get anything off of dash attack, right? Like if you had even hit this dash attack, plus he could shield it, you would have got nothing. And then the same thing can be said about if you get a grab. So even if you did the 50-50 there and got a grab, you wouldn't have gotten much off the grab, if anything at all. Maybe like some sort of string could have been possible, but in the beginning of the match, from 0 to whatever crouch cancel percent is capped at, versus dash attack, you want to be using shield pressure with float cancel bear into double jab, or if his shield's low enough, down smash. But generally on Marth, this is not such a good idea. And you want to be pulling a lot of turnips, and it's most important during the crouch cancel percent area, because any little bit of damage you get during that will allow you to open up a lot of Marth's defense. Like, you got a little combo string there. And then if you had float cancelled and timed your bear, you could have continued the pressure. I don't know if your float was gone. But there's the float fastfall to the ledge Z drop. That's where that, well, if he could actually recover, that's where that would come in handy when you turn around to grab ledge. It's just something I do every single time I grab the ledge at speech. Another thing to be aware of is Marth's range when he short hops, because full hops are a bit more easy to react to, but short hop fair, if you're floating in that distance, then he obviously has a better time hitting it. See, yeah, now he's out of crouch cancel percent, so you can be going for juggles and stuff off of dash attack, which you can dash attack to up air and do some crazy combo strings, actually. I think I saw up air, bear, fair, or just nair fair, or something like that from Armada, so if you have time to set up a float, basically, you want to be setting up a float outside of their attack range. That is a bad time to. So, like, Marth can jump up to here, right? So you can jump up to here, and then he has a harder time reaching you if you're, like, fading back and forth. But if you're here, right, then he just runs dash fairs, like, and can hit you with a quick one, and you can't react to it. So, like, yeah, in invincibility, that was perfect. Should do that every single stock. And, like, I mean, I guess that works if you're fading back there. But he could have gone in deeper and then got it. Um, right here, you probably already realized, but you have to time when you grab the ledge as Marth or as Peach, because you don't have a way of getting your invincibility back. So you just need to like float above it, threaten that you're gonna grab it, and then when he's close enough, then grab it with invincibility and roll up immediately. You can't stay on ledge without invincibility versus anyone. As Marth, if you were doing that in invincibility, I would go up there with a neutral B or something. That's tricky. Yeah, there you did the reverse momentum to get in. It's a good attempt. Practicing getting those super quick, you can get in on Marth in places that you didn't know he was open up. I actually really like these rolls as long as they're working. Like, he does actually have to read or wait, and most people don't wait. He's having a hard time following you. Uh, Tech chases, that back throw, Peach can't really move all that much, right? So if you are reading the tech in place, then you're putting yourself in a bad position. The best thing to do is just to stand there and uh, cover the roll in. Because if you cover the roll in, even if you like dash attack to cover it and whatever, you're heading back into stage and you have good stage positioning after. And when there's no guarantee, you want to go for the option that has you positioned better after. Um, the Samus Peach matchup isn't much different from Marth actually. You throw a lot of turnips. Peach wins this, uh, I think. So I don't know why he switched. Maybe he just goes Samus on FD, but Marth would have done better. Kind of confused. Nair comes out in 6 frames, I think. So if you are like deep into them like that, you don't want to go for another bear. I'm gonna check that, and if I'm wrong, then I'll tell you in the Discord. There, I think. Can you? I'm so like unfamiliar with this matchup. I didn't play it enough. But one of my friends was a Samus, but we didn't play that much. Or one of the people who was in my region. I'm pretty sure. Sorry if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you can dare at the ledge versus Samus when she uppies. Maybe not. Or like bear or something. You can cover uppies somehow from on stage. But that's where like a float fastball would be pretty handy. That's when you want to fade back in so that even if he hits you, you're heading towards the other side of the stage. Because he would have reacted and got that F smash, but you wouldn't have died. That's sort of like a meme that it's the best thing to just go straight. I think you dare Nair, like it's Fox, or yeah, you have to be aware when Samus has her grapple. I might go down for a read. I'm sorry, I'm not that familiar with this matchup. I wish you played Marth the whole time, because those are the two characters I play. That's where Nair would have been good, but that works too. That's where you could have done a reverse momentum float, and Samus would have been opened up a little bit. There's a lot of stuff for Peach to practice. I think I went a little bit overboard telling you literally everything that she could do and practice by herself. Like, you don't need to practice that much. But the important thing is to, if you are playing, to use the stuff that you can do confidently in practice. So if you're not comfortable with a lot of stuff, then uh, playing like you are now is working. Like, sorry, almost working. Sorry, but like a little more double jump float back to react to Marth opening himself up, and some like float positioning whenever you can set up float positioning, and knowledge, like matchup knowledge. There's a thing Peach can do versus Marth and Sheik, which is down tilt into fair or nair. And another thing is she can do back throw into bear if they don't DI it. She can do up throw into up air, into up air, into land on platform, into dash bear at a certain percent. I'll send you the Peach Marth set that I analyzed. And